Woo! Hey, everybody. I am here. My name is Renette Upson-Bush. I am the CEO and founder of Next Level Chicks, where I push you on purpose for the purpose of walking in your purpose and your destiny. And as you know, that means that I'm trying to push you to your purpose, because everybody has a purpose, everybody has destiny, and you need to make sure you get to it. Your life will never, ever be what it could be or fulfilled unless you're able to really walk in the purpose and the destiny that you were called to walk in. So tonight I am here for the fourth day for preparing for your next level. We have had day 1, day 2, day 3, and today is day 4. So I'm here. I think I'll wait just a few minutes for everybody to start coming in so that I can answer your questions tonight. I have questions that people have asked, and I want to make sure that I'm answering those questions. So yes. And at the end, we're going to do some incentives for everybody that has been here the last couple of nights. Okay, so I'm going to just make sure that everybody, as you come on, that you are, hey, Nasanya, how are you? Such a hard time. I think I'm going to move, so y'all bear with me because my internet has been acting kind of janky today, so I might have to make a move. I was trying to get here so I could kind of have quiet time. Hopefully this works, and I don't have to change. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me. Like I said, this is the fourth night of the 3-part series with a bonus Q&A. And some of you all have been rocking with me for all 4 nights, which I love it. And so tonight, I'm going to answer your questions. And y'all have asked some really good questions, so I'm going to get to that as well. So on Monday, I just kind of want to recap where we are. On Monday, we talked about where you are. And you all declared that you are coming out, that you're positioning yourself to win, and you understand that you are an expert. So that's what we talked about the first night, where you are. And if you were here, if you've been here all 4 nights, put a 4 in the comments. Put a 4 in the comments if you've been here all 4 nights. If you've been here 3 nights, put a 3 in the comments. If you've been here 2 nights, put a 2 in the comments, and a 1 if you have been here for 1 night. And it's just fine if you've been here for 1 night. The fact that you're here means everything to me, and it should mean everything to you. Because when you show up for yourself and you prepare for your next level, that's how you get results. That's how you get to your next level. That's how you get to the top of your game. So as I said, for the first night, we talked about where you are at the state you're in. Go ahead, if you have not shared it out, make sure you share this out right now, because somebody needs this. Somebody has been thinking about quitting, not going, not moving forward, not reaching that next level, and they just want to give up. So share this out because people need it. So night two, we talked about who you are and where you want to be. So when we talked about night 2, we talked about where is your focus, because that's very important. Where's your focus? The next thing we talked about is the power of I am. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. You've been here all 4 nights. You deserve to pat yourself on the back. I know that several of you all have rocked with me all 4 nights. A lot of you all have been here 3 nights. Tell me how long you've been here, how many nights you've been here. Let me know, 1, 2, 3, or 4. The next thing we talked about was open your mouth on day 2. If you want to get to your next level, you must open your mouth. You must not allow yourself to be muzzled, shut down, stopped, cut off, silenced, any of those things. You got to open your mouth if you want to get to where you're trying to get to, if you want to get to your next level. And then the third night, we talked about why you are not there. And many of us have had perfect excuses of using perfect. It's not right yet. Instead of working on our purpose, we talked about perfect, and we cannot sit in perfect. And then we also talked about playing small, not taking risks. And then the last thing we talked about last night was doing it for me. You got to do it for you. You can't do it for anybody else. But when you're ready to go to your next level, you must do it for you. So as we are here for our fourth night, our question and answer session. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Thank you. Our question and answer session. I want you to think about your next level and figure out who you are purposed to be. You should have been thinking about that all of these nights. Who are you purposed to be? And then pursue it. Be an action taker. Aren't you tired of talking about it? It's time to be about it. That's what we must do. We must be about it. So as this thing started, as I chose to do this or whatever, it's because we were in a pandemic situation. A lot of people have been stuck and just not knowing what to do, where to go. And then we're dealing with worldwide protests. So the bottom has fell out for many people. Many people are furloughed. Many people are going through different things. And so that was one of the reasons I wanted to do it. And then a lot of people were stuck even before these things started happening. So when the bottom falls out, my question is, what do you do? So that's why we talked about where you are, where you're trying to go, and why you haven't gotten there. So how do you get through the failures, the divorces, the failed businesses, the no money, the not being supported by family and friends, doubting yourself, all of these things that are holding you back? How do you get through it? Let me tell you, you take action, you prepare. And the fact that you all are here shows that you are an action taker and you want to be prepared for your next level. Understand that you can't ever get away from who you don't want to be if you don't prepare and take action. So it's time for you to take action tonight. The registration is open. So go ahead and click the link and register, because it's time for you to take action and step into who it is you were called to be. It's so many stories of I could have, I should have, I almost, but the pandemic, but the this, but the that. We cannot use but for anything but I need to move forward. That's the but. That's what it's for. Because your story can be different when you choose to prepare and take action. Your story and your whole life can be different when you take action. When you prepare and you say yes to yourself, that's how you move forward. That's how you go to your next level. That's why I'm offering this 6-week boot camp, preparing for my next level, for you to move forward to your next level. Do you focus on and think about everything that can go wrong? Is that where your focus is? Is that what you want? Do you always think about what if it does not happen? My question to you is, why do you keep focusing on what will go wrong? The question should be, who do I want to become? Who do I want to become? Who do you want to become? That's where your focus should be. Because if you don't focus on who you want to become and start moving towards it, you'll never become that. If you sit stuck in everything could go wrong, why it's not happening for me, then that's how it will be. I want you to shift your focus on who are you becoming. That's what we talked about earlier this week. If you are in relationships you don't want to be in, if you don't like the job you're in, if you don't like the income and how your bank account is looking, and it's something wrong and you're not where you feel like you should be, put a 1 in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments. If you don't like your income, if you don't like your job, if you don't, if you're in relationships that you shouldn't be in, if you feel like you're behind on your dreams, put a 1 in the comments right now, because we need to talk about some things. And I'm going to answer these questions, but I just wanted to talk about these things before. So if you are okay with your life, but you know that there is more for you, you know that there is a next level for you, put a 2 in the comments. Put a 2 in the comments. So I'm going to give that again. If you are stuck in relationships that you're not happy with, you at a job you really don't like, where the boss is treating you nasty, you're not happy with your income or your bank account, you don't really like where you are right now, put a 1 in the comments. Put a 1. Because a lot of us are not really where we want to be. So we have to be able to talk about that. If you are okay with your life, you okay with your life, it's going okay, it's pretty good, you doing all right. But you know that there is a next level and you know that there is more for you, put a 2 in the comments. Now, once you put that in there, I want you to think about some things right here. A 1 or 2 in the comments. Come on, let's get engaged. Let's talk about it. Let's put it out in the atmosphere. We want to fix these things and prepare for our next level. So put something in the comments, a 1 or 2. Now I have another question for you. Are you playing your part? Are you playing your part? Are you playing your part? Because, listen, this is what I know to be true. If you don't play your part and you don't take any action, hear me good. If you don't play your part and you don't take any action, where will you be 6 months from now? Where will you be? Where will you be 1 year from now? Where will you be 5 years from now? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to move. I'm going to move. Because my Wi-Fi is kind of acting up too. But if you don't play your part, where will you be? In 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Visualize what that looks like. The same place, doing the same thing. Why would you do that to yourself? Visualize and picture what that would look like if you don't play your part. Do you understand that you deserve more? Comfortable won't get you there. Comfortable will not get you to your next level. What got you here will not get you there. You have to understand that it's time to make a shift. You do want to shift, right? You want to shift? Put I'm ready to shift in the comments. I'm ready to shift. Dreams can't come true if you keep dreaming. You got to take some action. You have to prepare. Goals cannot get done or checked off if you keep rewriting them and you keep thinking about them, but you're not taking action on them. Your vision can't and won't happen without a decision to take action. Y'all hear me? I'm talking real good to you. Because you have to prepare for your next level. It's time for you to mash the gas. You need to put your foot on the gas and go to your next level. You need to start having next level conversations with yourself. $1 million conversations with yourself. Are you ready to shift? Put it in the comments. I'm ready to shift. If you're ready to shift, put it in the comments because it's time to shift. Okay? It's time to shift. So if you think about all of that, you'll be ready to hit that registration link. I want to go over the questions. Yes, execution, Janelle, execution. I want to go over the questions because I got the questions from you all, and I want to ask or answer the questions. The first one that I got, yes, Tasha, I'm ready to shift. The first question that I got, it says, I don't know where to start or even how to get to my next level. I want to be in your class, but not sure if I will fit in. I'm nervous about stepping in. Okay, so that's kind of not a question, but I guess the question is, how do I move forward? I don't know where to start. So how you move forward is you take action. You just take a step. You do it scared. And one of the other things, if you're not sure that you fit in, you have to be confident in who you are and know that this is purpose for you and it's time for you to move. So you got to get in where you fit in. It don't matter what everybody else is thinking. You fit in. If you made the decision to step up and step out, then it's time for you to get in there. Whether you are nervous, do it scared. Now, if you want to move forward and you trying to go to your next level and you don't know what to do, how to do it, where to start, take action. the first thing you could do is look at your lowest hanging fruit. What is it that you can do now? I had one of my clients, and she, yes, do it afraid. And she didn't really know what to do, where to go. And she took her lowest hanging fruit and she changed her life. She got back into acting. She was acting a long time ago, many, many years. And she decided that, you know what, it's time for me to act. And she used her acting, her dancing, her singing to take her life to a whole new level. So instead of just sitting in a space, in a place where she was unhappy, she decided to go ahead and step up and step out. And she used her lowest hanging fruit. So for you that's feeling nervous and you want to be in the class, get in the class. Don't let anybody talk you out of what you're supposed to be doing. Step up and step in the class. The next question says, I've been watching you for the last 3 nights and I have the money, but I've been furloughed from my job. And everybody says it doesn't make sense to me, not knowing what my job situation. My question is, why should I be doing this? Well, why should you be doing this? You should be doing it for you. You should be doing it for you. If you understand that you have a next level, just like that job furloughed you, when you decide to step up and prepare for your own level, your next level, you decide that I'm ready to change my story. I'm ready to change the narrative. I want to see some things happen for me. So this is the point in time where you have to pivot. If you don't have a job, guess what? Or you furloughed, you're an entrepreneur. It's time for you to do what you want to do. It's time for you to step up and step out. So you have to pivot. Like I just said earlier, what got you here won't get you there. You've got to do something different. So it's time for you to do something different. You can't listen to what everybody's saying. You have to know that you are that one. You're the one that needs to step up and step out and do what you have been called to do. So me, myself, and I, when it was time for me to pivot, people called me crazy. People said you leaving a good job that you shouldn't be leaving. They talked about me in every kind of way. They laughed at me. But I had to make a decision to step up and step out. And I've had several clients that I have worked with that were ready to go to a new level. Somebody that stepped away from their marriage because they were in a bad marriage. They had goals, they had dreams, and they wanted to do things and move forward. But because they were sitting in a marriage that was not good and they had kids that were watching, they made a decision. I need to go to my next level. So she prepared for it. She planned for it. And guess what? She did it. She left the marriage. She got back in school. She got a degree since that time. And she's moving forward to do the things that she really wants to do because she decided to pivot. Sometimes we have to pivot and we have to move forward. If you want to change your life, you have to change your decisions and make some decisions that are going to move you forward. The next question, it says, it seems like I constantly struggle to manage consistency and I never show up for myself like I'm supposed to. This has been a constant issue. Hey, everybody that's joining, as you come on, share it out, share it out, share it out. How do I get past these issues of not being consistent and not showing up? Well, I'll tell you, the first thing you need to do is hop in this boot camp because we're going to be talking about getting consistency, getting clear, getting clarity on what it is you need to do. You're going to get the confidence that you need to show up. And that's one of the things that I do with ladies and men. Help them to move forward in their confidence. Help them to show up for themselves. Because if you don't show up for yourself, nobody else is going to show up for you. You have to open your mouth and show up for yourself. So if you're really ready to go to your next level, you do have to be consistent and you do have to show up for yourself. What will it look like when you show up for yourself? Think about what it will look like when you decide to show up for yourself. What does that picture look like? What does that story look like? You can change your narrative when you decide to be consistent, when you decide to get the clarity on really what it is you want to do. Think about that picture. And then you need to step up and do it. Click the link so that you can start seeing the things you want to see. Next question. Oh, we got some questions here. It says, this is another confidence. Confidence has and continues to be an issue. How can I change so that I can be confident? Confidence has held me back from moving forward. Well, what I want to say is you need to decide who it is you want to be and become that person. Bottom line, you have to decide, I want to be this person. Who do I want to become? And then guess what? You have to do that thing that scares you. Whatever it is, find something every day that scares you. Because as you continue to step out and do the thing that scares you, your confidence will be building. You have to repeat, repeat, repeat. As you continue to step out, you will change your life. Do something every day. Affirm yourself, who you are. Set yourself up to win. When you come, you coming here is a step of confidence. Because a lot of people go to stuff and they or won't go to stuff. They talk themselves out of it. The fact that you showed up, the fact that you put it out there, no, I'm not calling out your name or anything, but you know that you needed to step up and you asked your question. So that's going to build your confidence right there. You stepped up and you asked. Because it's probably many times that you wanted to ask something and you didn't do it. It's time to show up for yourself. It's time to become who you want to be. Become that person that you want to be. My next question. Are these questions helping y'all? Hey, Chandra, how you doing? How you doing? Are these questions helping y'all? Because some people might have these questions and it's answering questions for them too. This one says, I'm an engineer, but I hate it. I wanted to be an actress. You need to talk to Carol. But my mom continues to say she did not pay all of her money for me to go to school to do something that's never going to happen. Let me tell you something. Don't let people kill your dreams. What it is you believe you can do, what it is God said you can do, you need to do it. You don't step back. You don't shrink back. Start doing those things that you want to do. Become who you say you want to be. And life is too short to sit up in something that you hate. It's time for you to really make the things happen that you want to make happen. When you step up and you get in programs like what I'm offering for the 6-week boot camp, you will get clear on who it is you're supposed to be. You will get confident and step out. You will learn the habits that you need to focus on and do every day so that you can move forward. And you won't listen to the people that's telling you what you can't do and why you can't do it. You are who you think you are. You just have to be confident in that. When you decide to be confident in it and walk in it and you start preparing for it and taking classes and working and moving in that space and place, you can be that actor, actress. Sign up. Sign up for this and go sign up for some acting classes. Start looking and getting the information. Do you know how many times Denzel was told no, but he kept pursuing? Everybody who looks good had a story and they kept going. See, that's what you have to do. You have to keep going. You have to decide, excuse my language, I'm going to just say this right here, right now. You have to be a badass. You have to know that I'm it. I'm the one. I did a little video yesterday. You the one, girl. You the one, girl. That's right, because I'm the one. I don't care what people say I can't do. I don't care what people say I can't go. And you have to decide you the one. See, it's been so many people. I like to always refer back to my clients because, you know, I like to give you the proof in the pudding. And one of my clients, she has a business and she had issues of deciding whether she should sell in this time and whether she could really meet her goals. She had a certain amount of money she wanted to make and something she wanted to do. I had another one who wanted to do a fundraiser. And both of these clients right here, they have a praise report. And because they stepped out and they decided that their story was going to be different, because I told them their story would be different. The one doing the fundraiser, she didn't only meet her expectations, she exceeded her expectations. The one who was selling, she met her goals. She ran out because she decided, I'm it. I'm the one, and I got to do this. So you got to be the one to do what it is you called to do. You really do. Amen. Don't allow your naysayers to dictate your destiny. Amen. I love it. We can't allow that. The next question, it says, what is the best way to silence your inner critic? The judge in my mind is louder than the haters are. Listen. Many people have that issue. That's a great question. I know a lot of people, have that inner critic, that mean girl talking to them, telling them what they can't do every time they think about they can do something, or they didn't do it right. They didn't do it long enough. They not good enough to do it. You have got to get away from that inner critic. It's time for you to learn to get along with you. It's time for you to get away from that mean girl, from that Debbie Downer, from that negative Nancy. As y'all are coming on, share this out, because people need this. It's time for you to have a conversation with you. It's time for you to talk about what you need to do to that negative inner critic, to that mean girl, to that Debbie Downer that's trying to tell you what you can't do. You have to make a decision to listen. And as that negative stuff is coming in your head and telling you, you have to raise your faith. You have to arise. You have to step up, and you have to defeat that inner critic. You need to, everything they tell you can't do, you need to write down why you can do it and what you're going to do to do it. You have to give a rebuttal. You can't let that keep coming in your head. Put in the comments, I have to fight. I have to fight. You have to fight that mean girl. I know a lot of you all have been dealing with inner critics. You've been judging yourself. You've been downplaying yourself. You need to recognize that you are human, and you have to give yourself grace. So you might mess up, you might fail, but you got to give yourself the grace so that you can move forward. Give yourself grace. Many times when you face this inner critic, share it out as you coming on. Hey, Emma. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jackie. Hey, everybody. Hey, Chandra. You have to face that inner critic. Sometimes when you get that inner critic, it shows up when you stressed and you overwhelmed. I was working with a mom, and she was a 7-figure earner. And she always had this inner critic talking to her, telling her she wasn't being the mom that she was supposed to be. She was a bad mom. And she wasn't this, because one day she was working late and she didn't pick up her child like she was supposed to. So she had a bad moment, but that doesn't mean she was a bad person. That doesn't mean she shouldn't be doing what she's doing, and she's not a bad mom. Don't get sucked into guilt trips listening to inner critics. You cannot do that. Don't listen to that inner critic that's trying to stop you. You have to prepare for your next level. You have to talk to that mean girl. You have to learn to get along with yourself. You have to learn to love who you are and who you are becoming. You're not going to do everything right. You're going to have some failures, but that's a part of the process. That's going to help you to move forward. You learn the lesson. You don't stop. You learn the lesson. You think about, okay, what did I do wrong? How can I pivot? And then you learn the lesson. You get back up and you keep going. And then that lesson that you've learned will turn into your blessing. You can help somebody else. Don't get stuck in these things. Don't get stuck in these things. Like I said earlier on this call, on this live, what are you thinking about when it comes time to take action? When you don't play your part and you think about 6 months from now, you haven't done it, you're going to be in the woulda, shoulda, coulda game. You're going to be in the everybody game. 1 year from now when you haven't moved. 5 years from now when you haven't moved. That's going to be real heavy on you. And you're going to get more and more stressed, more and more pressed on what I should have done, what I could have done. It's time for you to move the needle. It's time for you to prepare for that next level. I'm going to keep saying this over and over. What got you here won't get you there. You got to take massive action. You have to put your foot on the gas. You want to go to your next level. You want to see the things that you want to see. You have to become the person that you want to become by taking action. And that's massive action. Massive action, it could be small. You know why? Because once you start small and you see that success, you're going to continue. That small action is going to be massive. When you first start, it may seem small, but the fact that you took a step, that's massive. That's big, especially if you've been sitting in this issue or this problem that you have going on, or you've been dreaming for this long, you have a goal for this long, but you haven't moved on it. Some people been sitting up. I spoke at this, oh my God, I can't think. I think it's the Golden Circle. I spoke to the women there. And I was talking to people about sitting on their dream. They had dreams. They've been sitting on it for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And the one lady just started crying. She said, I've been sitting on my dream for 16 years. And it's time that I have to get up. But I just been so scared. And I've been so afraid. And I talked about that day. You can be fearful, but you can have faith. And everybody always says the two cannot exist. And I've said it every night I've been on here, because a lot of people are confused about that. Fear and faith can exist at the same time. Don't let anybody tell you that lie, because it can. Everybody in the world has experienced fear. If they say they haven't, they're lying. They're lying. Fear and faith both require you to believe in something, as I said before. But you have to decide what you're going to believe in. You can know that you're fearful, but you don't have to believe the lies that you can't move forward. You don't have to believe the lies that people told you that you can't do this, you can't do that. Don't let that fear grip you. Don't let that fear paralyze you when you have faith. Look at that faith. Believe that faith report and use that faith to help you move forward in fear and do it scared. So what is scaring you from preparing and moving to your next level? You got to take action. You got to play your part, because you don't want to be here 5, 10 years later, wishing and hoping and still watching and not moving. It's time to move. It's time to do something different. It is time for you to prepare for your next level. You got to click the link. You have to click the link. You want results. You want results. Put in the comments if you're ready for some results and you ready to really see things happen for you. Put in the comments, I want some results. I want some results. Because if you don't put in the work, if you don't move to prepare for your next level, how are you going to get the results? It's time. It's time. I hope y'all getting something from this. I hope y'all learning something from this. These are the questions that you all have asked. And it's time for you all to move forward. It's time for you to move forward. It is time. We talked about what's going to happen in this class. It's going to transform your life. And I told you, transformation requires a transaction. You got to make a transaction in order to move forward. You cannot get a return on your investment if you haven't invested. A lot of people think they can free their way to their next level, free their way to success. They want to keep asking questions and talking to the wrong people. You got to get around like-minded people. You got to be hungry. You have to want this success. And so you have to make a transaction. You have to make an investment in you. You are worth the investment. And it's time for you to move in your next level. It's time for you to prepare. We can't get comfortable. Nothing is going to happen if you continue to sit comfortable. I've just given you all some results that I've gotten from the clients over the years. In my next level chicks, this is a group of business ladies that are either they're aspiring to be entrepreneurs or they are entrepreneurs. And they are killing the game. In the pandemic, doing it scared. They're not waiting. They're not looking for somebody to give them something. They are going out and they are getting it. As my coach always says, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you demand. And it's time for you to demand and command your next level. It's time for you to move in it. Put move in the comments. Move. It's time to move. So if you're ready, click the link. Get ready to move. Get ready to transform your life. It's $197. You are way worth more than $197, and it's even a payment plan. Click the link. Preview. See what it's about. When it was time for me to go to my next level, when I first, decided I needed to do something different, and I was scared because of all the negativity and the fear and the this and that, I never wanted to move to do a lot of stuff. I was scared. I wanted lots of things. I wanted nice things, but I never wanted to go in the stores that I thought I couldn't afford. I never wanted to go in there. I was scared to talk to people that had lots of money and ask questions. I was scared to talk to people. I was fearful because I thought I wouldn't measure up. But when I made a decision to go in Neiman Marcus, to go in Saks Fifth, to talk to people that were doing what I wanted to do instead of just watching and wishing and hoping. When I got in circles of people that were leveling up, when I got in courses, when I hired a mentor, a coach, that's when I started going to my next level. Because I prepared for it. I prepared for it. And when you work for something, that's the best feeling ever when you see the success. When you go to your next level. I know what it's like to be at the bottom. I know what it's like to feel like I can't move ahead. I know what it's like to wish, hope, and dream. Some of y'all know that too. But you need to know the other side. Visualize what the other side looks like. And then click the link so you can get there. It's time to prepare for your next level. Click the link. If you have not shared this out, make sure you share it out because people need it. People need it. It's time to prepare for your next level. And this is for men too. This is not just for women. This is for men too. Understand, like I put that video, that little thing on the line. You the one, girl. You the one, girl. You got to decide you the one, girl. And you got to step up with your confidence, courageously confidence. See, I know I'm the one. I didn't know that all the time. I didn't think I was the one. I thought it would never happen for me. I didn't understand. That's how the ladies in next level chicks thought too. That's how many of my clients thought. But then they understood. You the one, girl. You the one, girl. Are you the one? Put it in the comments. I'm the one. I'm the one. In the comments, I'm the one. If you the one and you ready to step up, step out, show up, glow up, and go to your next level, put I'm the one in the comments. I'm the one. And it's time for you to go get your next level. It's time for you to make it happen. Don't let anything hold you back or scare you. See, when you want something, you're going to work for it. If you say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to measure up. I don't know if I got the money. Baby, you don't make an excuse. You don't find excuses. You find a way. You find a way. And I'm telling you this because I know I've been an entrepreneur for almost 7 years, but I worked for somebody for almost 17 years. And it's not about being an entrepreneur. It was about getting to my dreams. And if you're ready to get to your dreams and go to your next level, that's what this class is for. Preparing for your next level. See yourself as to who you want to become so that you can go to your next level. Learn how to be the one. Be the one that nobody can talk out of their dreams. Be the one that's going to step up and step out. Be the one that's going to glow up and do what you have been called to do. You are here for a purpose and an assignment, and it's time for you to walk in it. Stop moving scared. Stop moving wishy-washy, talking yourself in. Well, maybe I should. Well, I don't know. Find a way. Make it happen. All right. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed coming here to you all. We have participant incentives. So I want to go ahead and tell you all, we have, first of all, the first incentive is going to Sonia Portier. She was a fast action taker. She was the first one to register for the Prepare My Next Level course. I didn't even have it out, maybe 5 minutes. She took action. So she is going to get I don't know if she's on here. She's been on here every night. She gets a Next Level Chick shirt. Let's clap it up for her. She also gets prayer cards. Yes! So she can write her goals on these prayer cards. If it's not written, it's not real. She also gets, put your mouth on it. Put your mouth on it. Open your mouth. And then one of my other books, Teacher of the Year. So she gets all of this for being a fast action taker. And I'm going to put it in a pretty little box for her. It's going to be purty, purty, purty. Because y'all know I like pretty things. I like girly things. I like cute things. Okay. Yes. So the next thing, the next prize that I want to give out to the participant is the person that has really shared it out, talked it up, talked this thing up, and just been sharing in different spaces and places, even having people message me because they want to know about their next level. I don't know if she's on here tonight. Her name is Shantae Wellen. Or Shay. I think Shay. I looked through, and Shay, you will be getting prayer cards and a book. Prayer cards and a book as well. Okay? Yeah. Y'all say yay. We want to clap people up. We want to be happy for them going to that next level. Yes. All right. And then, okay. Y'all like the prizes? Y'all like them? And we have one more prize. Y'all clap it up. Let's see some claps and some hearts for our people that have won so far. Yay! Congrats. So that's Sonia Portier. I need to get your size for your t-shirts. So if you can message me or email me the sizes. Shay, I need your information in the message. I need your information in the messenger, or you can email me at nextlevelchicks.com. And then the next one is I think it was Tasha Carmel. She was here all 4 nights. And Tasha, I think she was the one that was here all 4 nights. I'm trying to see if it's anybody else that was here all 4 nights. You here all 4 nights, so you get a prize as well. Tasha Carmel. You get a book and you get some prayer cards. Anybody else? I think it was Tasha. She was the one. And Estella. I think she was here all 4 nights too. I think that's what I wrote down. Estella, you were here all 4 nights as well. Yeah. So you get the same thing. Thank y'all for joining me. I think Estella's having issues with her Wi-Fi. But thank y'all for joining. I really want to see you go to the next level. And one thing about me, when I deliver. I over-deliver because I want to make sure that everybody that is a part of this intensive boot camp go to their next level. Those of you all that have been signing up, wonderful. Click the link. Don't be scared. Don't let the devil talk you out of your blessing. Don't let the devil talk you out of your next level. It's time for you to go to it. So click the link. If you have not shared this, share it out. Thank y'all for the comments. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for everything. Love it. Slay it by speaking a positive word over the words of the negative ones. Amen. I have to fight. Yes, Jackie, put your mouth on it. Amen. Oh, Sonia, you are on here. I don't know if you were here when I said you were the winner because you took fast action. So you got a whole bunch of stuff. You got a t-shirt, books, prayer card. Okay? Congrats, congrats, congrats. Y'all throw up some congrats for her. Throw up congrats for all the ladies that have won something. It is Sonia, Shay, Tasha, and Estella. Woohoo! All right, all right, all right. I'm ready for those that are ready to go to their next level. Thank y'all for joining me. It's time to go to your next level. I hope every one of y'all will hop in this. Don't let anything hold you back. You got to be hungry. Who are you becoming? Become that. Do that. Do it. Oh, I almost said something. I get excited. Do it, do it, do it. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Click the link. And it's time to go. It's go time, baby. June 23rd is on and popping. It's time to go to your next level. Thank y'all for congratulating the ladies. And I hope to see y'all in the class. Again, if you have not shared it out, share it out, share it out, share it out. And Tasha, Estella, Shantae, Shay, I need to get your information. Sonia, y'all make sure y'all either message me or put it in the messenger so that I could get your information and send you your prizes, your participant incentives. Thank y'all for showing up for yourselves. Pat yourself on the back. I hope you've gotten something from it. If you did, tell me you got it, you loved it. Some of y'all already said it, and I just want to be able to help everybody go to their next level. That's my charge from God, to push as many women as possible to go to their next level. I don't even have my book, and help them to open up their mouth and go where they have to go. Put your mouth on it. It's time. All right, I'm getting ready to go. Every day and every way, make sure that you keep it next level, and I will talk to you later. Deuces.